Hello and welcome back to Learning Sax. Today I'm recording a video to show you my 1 week progress learning the alto saxophone. I've never had a woodwind instrument before, so the whole concept of blowing into an instrument to produce a sound is new to me. Reeds are new to me. Having to fall in an embouchure is new to me. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. Embouchure. You know what I mean. Never had to think about that sort of stuff before when playing an instrument. I've always played on keys. So very new to me, but I've been at it for a week now, so I thought I'd just do a little video, talk about what I've learnt so far, and just play a couple of things for you to hear. So I'm working my way through this Saxophone Basics book, which is by Andy Hamden, and it's actually a really good book. I'll stick a link to this in the video description below. If you are new to saxophone, this is a great book to be working through. It teaches you how to read music as well. It comes with a CD of sort of music that you can play along with, although that's a bit outdated. I think it'd be better to have a QR code that you can scan for an app. I don't have a CD player, so I can't use that. My laptop doesn't have a CD drive in it, but it's a really clear book, very easy to understand, excellent clear finger diagrams for the notes that it teaches you. Teaches you music theory and how to read music as you're working your way through the book. And yeah, it's got a few tunes obviously that you can play along and some exercises and stuff that you can do as well as you go through. So I highly recommend that book if you're looking for a beginner's saxophone book to work your way through. This week I've got up to stage 7 of the book. There's 20 stages in total. I've learnt the notes G, A, B, C, F, E, D, F sharp, C sharp and the higher D. Struggling on the C sharp and the higher D a little bit. The higher D, sometimes I'm pressing the octave key and it's still giving me the sound of a lower D, and C sharp just sounds a bit terrible really. It's probably something to do with how I'm forming my mouth around the mouthpiece or my embouchure. Perhaps you'll spot something I'm doing wrong, I don't know. But I'm going to play a couple of things that I've learnt. First one is just a little basic tune. Well, they're all basic tunes, but this one is called This Land Is My Land. Slight muck up on the intonation there. Obviously my intonation's not very good. It's something to work on, but it's only my first week playing, so I'm quite pleased with how it's going in overall. This tune I'm going to play now is a little tune that every beginner seems to learn on whatever instrument they play. It has got the higher D in, so we'll see how this goes, because as I said before, I've been struggling with that somewhat. It's When the Saints Go Marching In. Seemed to go alright on the high D, which was good. Quite pleased with that. And working my way through the book, they teach you scales and arpeggios as well, so I'm just going to have a little go at the D major scale, and then we'll probably leave it at that for this video. Okay, so I'm going to try that again. The book says try and do it all in one breath, so that's what I'm going to try and do. because I think I stopped to take a bit more of a breath as I was playing it on that attempt. So I'm going to try that again. That didn't go to plan, did it? Okay, let's give that another go. So again, I stopped to take a breath, so I need to work on my breath control and taking bigger breaths in and my breathing in general. But there we go, that is basically progression on week 1. There's a load more sort of little tunes and stuff that I've worked through and that I can play in the book, but I don't want to play them all, because there's about 25, 30 little tunes. It'll be interesting to see how far I get in week 2. I've had a little sneaky peek in the book to see what's coming up next, and things are getting a bit more interesting with like B flats coming in and higher notes. B flat button, B flat side. So there's 2 ways to play a B flat, is there? There you go. Interesting stuff. Anyway, I won't waffle on. I have a habit of waffling on when I'm recording stuff, so I won't waffle on. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any tips or any pointers for me based on what you've seen today, then I would really appreciate any feedback in the comments below. And until the next one, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Cheers.